Alright, so we figured we'll give kind of a last hurrah on the Beaver, how it ended up after we lived in it for a year and a half. We started this endeavor in November of 2014, was when we bought it, and then we were living in it by December until April of this year, 2016. So we'll take a look at it. So this is the Beaver. Start off with the fantastic welcome mat brought to you by my mother and father. Pretty great. So let's take a look inside. Alright, so welcome to our casa. Well, of late. So everything works great. We cooked all of our food stovetop, and we baked cinnamon rolls and such, and salmon in the oven. Did good. Fan all works, light works. Yeah, it all runs off of the 12-volt system that has one deep cell battery, and yeah, it worked great. Any power we did use through the night for the lights, like I said, everything was on 12-volt system, so my one deep cell battery did fine, just a trickle charger like this. So by the night time, by the next night when we came home from work and such, the battery was fully charged, and we had all the light we need. So that was nice. Moving on from there, our cushions, we left the original cushions just fine, but we figured we'd use blankets to cover. That way dirt, grime, huckleberry hair can all just be washed out versus hurting the cushions. So these are cool Swiss wool blankets that Megan doesn't like very much because they're itchy, but I'm fine with them. I like them a lot. Next is our table. And the first table had in it, it was offset to one side for some strange reason. It was super long. It had a foot's gap between the back and the back wall, so that was kind of useless there. So what I did is I took the existing table, chopped the back down, took the legs off, and added these legs. They're the standard folding legs for just fold up tables. You see at old churches and whatnot. So I strapped those on, and now it's movable in here. It's also fold up. You can fold it up, take it outside, and use it for cooking outside on the fire and such. And now it actually, because of the shorter version, fits in between here and here and can lay under the bed when we lay out the big king size bed. So that was definitely a good change for sure. Otherwise you had to leave the table outside in the weather. That was no good. Under here we have the water heater and the water pump and water container. We didn't use any of those because there was no need for it. The hot water we would just cook on the stove, get it hot, and we would do our dishes and everything in the sink here using our 5-gallon jug. 5-gallon jug did fine for us. We had 2 5-gallon jugs, one in here, one outside. So when this one got empty, we would refill the other one and leapfrog them. So that worked just fine for our water consumption. That was great. The cabinets up here are basically food and such. We had spices and all that jazz. On this side, as you can see, were dishes. And, the list of dishes. Our fancy to-do list that has now turned into a quote board because there's nothing to do in here. So yeah, that's basically, and our climbing gear and everything up in the top compartment. We left all of our hiking climbing gear up in there, a crash pad, ropes, all my quick draws and such. So that was really good use of space up there. Moving on from there, we have our freezer and fridge. When we first got it, it wasn't working very well. A lot of issues with the thermostat and the thermocoupler and such. So I pulled all that out. While we were doing that, we used this little red deal here, just a standard little cooler. We would basically put all of our food in, put ice in and such like that, and use that for the first half, or not even half, just the first month basically. And then I got this going after I cleaned it all out. It all worked great. So it's old, outdated, but it did the job very well. So did everything we needed it to. Up until the very last few weeks that we were in this, it stopped working again. Same deal, just nasty thermocoupler. Using it over and over and over, it tends to gain a lot of carbon. So I cleaned it up and it worked just fine. In that little short amount of time that it wasn't working, we found ice blocks worked really good. They did great. So that was our fix for the temporary needs. This is the bathroom. We didn't end up using it at all. We didn't see the point in it when we had perfectly fine bushes. So yeah, that was here, but we used it more as like a kind of a laundry closet, if anything else. And up here, we have the bed that I got going. For the first portion of our life here, we lived in the big bed down below, the king-size monster thing. But it was a pain in the butt because we had to put it all up if we wanted to sit at the table. And we didn't want to eat our food in the bed, leaving crumbs. So once I remedied that, once I got the table and everything fixed and wanted to use that as a table, I came back and visited this, and I put in a whole new subframe underneath to keep it all level because it was sagging down and everything. So now it's nice and flat all the way across. It's got new wood. Got a new pad that we bought. It's only about a 4-inch pad, and we've grown so accustomed to it and comfortable with it that we're gonna buy another one for the house now because this one's so comfortable. We also built ourselves a little headboard up top, which Megan did a great job in wood burning some quotes and such and images into it. It's quite a cool little addition. And then here we have our closet, clothes and such. Also worked as a medicine closet. We had a rack in there, so it did great. Our shoe holders and totes up top, and then some bigger totes on bottom for the bigger clothing. And then as far as the heater, worked great. At night we come in, flip it on, and they'd warm this place up within 15 minutes, and it was toasty warm. I got to where we turned it off in the middle of the night because we liked the cold, but then I was able to stick my long legs out and flip the thermostat back on, so that when I got up for work, it was nice and toasty again. Yeah, that's basically it. It was a good run. I would recommend it. It's a fun time. So maybe we'll visit this whole lifestyle again in the near future. Till then.